That's amazing every single time.
Alright guys, so this is pretty much an update video of the Maxima. I know I haven't been doing a lot of videos lately. Well, that's because I haven't had any real income, so I can't pay for stuff that I need to get to the car any better. But I've been able to do some small, you know, car repair jobs here and there. That's gotten me like just enough money to get what I need done to it. So I've done a couple of things to the Maxima, and it's definitely a lot different than what it was. And I'm gonna show you guys just what I did. I know I've had like a couple months to be doing this, and this probably doesn't seem like a lot for a couple months, but I think I've made a good amount of progress since the last time you saw it. So I'm just gonna show you guys everything. Let's take a look at the car. Alright, first of all, you probably noticed that I have finally put the hood and bumper on. I actually recently got the bumper on. What I had to do is cut off just random, you know, little shit here and there. So just so it could fit. It doesn't even fit that well, like this nut. Just look at that. The hood's on and it shuts properly. I'll show you. But it's not all rainbows and sunshine. I got some bad news to tell you guys about the car. Let's pop the hood. So the first thing you're probably gonna notice is that I did the exhaust all the way back. Ignore this right here. That's because I had an O2 bung there as well, but I realized that it's gonna throw a code if I have these secondary O2 sensors here. So I've already taken that one off. I'm gonna take this one off, and then I have to weld it back behind the cat. So the good news is that I have the full exhaust on. Bad news is it's one of those eBay exhausts. You can tell by the shininess right over there. I'll show you the muffler. It's really cancer, and the sound is like nothing you've ever heard before. I got this return line a lot better, done a lot better. Goddamn camera. It doesn't leak. It's actually an AN fitting now. Power steering fluid still leaks, but let's check out this dang muffler, dude. I like the burned look, but you know, you guys already know how this is gonna sound. It's like, yeah, you get a turbo, your exhaust sounds a little better, but it's still bad. So the sound of that exhaust is just one of two very alarming things. The other one is well, I'll just let you hear it when I turn the car on. Alright, so let me show you guys the sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's a slight slack in the timing belt. And I think that's pretty much my fault, because I have I put one of the stationary timing belt, or the stationary timing chain tensioners on with one of the 3 bolts stripped. So I just thought that I could put some Loctite on it and then it'd be fine, but it obviously isn't. So I'm gonna have to go into that god-awful timing chain cover and fix what probably is that exact problem that I just listed. That engine light. So I can get rid of that engine light. And also so the car runs better. I'm sure after I do that, it'll be fine, because that's the only big problem I think that it's having. That is really killing me. That's the only problem this car has, and I have no idea what it is. It could be the air fuels, because the compression's good, spark's good. Oh, it just goes away sometimes. Compression's good, spark is good. I don't know about the fuel, air fuel at idle. Maybe I gotta adjust that, but I'll fix that so that I can get this emissioned and registered and all that. Imagine this thing being registered. This monster, this behemoth over here. It's a lot more quiet now. It sounds happy for the most part. I'm gonna let this warm up a little more. Yeah, you can hear the rice burning in the exhaust. You'll be able to hear it. It sounds a lot better once the turbo starts spooling, but it's still a rice burner. can hear those signature rice cracks and crackles. I got all new coils, all new spark plugs for it, so I don't know why it's misfiring. I have the wastegate working properly. It goes from this pressure source all the way to the boost controller, and it wraps all the way around and goes down into the wastegate. There's the return line, there's all the other shit that I have in there. Alright, I think I'm about ready to take it on a test drive. Oh yeah, and that shakes too. So since I got all new coils and plugs for it, yeah, there it is, see? It'll just do that until I start going. Since I got all new plugs and coils for it, I got rid of that horrible misfire that I had. In the video where I was showing off the turbo, it had a horrible misfire. It was the cylinder 6. The coil was completely shot and it had a loss of power and everything like that. Thank you, window, for cooperating. I'm gonna show you guys that it runs a lot better, but also at the same time it's kind of hard to record and drive at the same time, so I'll do my best. All I gotta say is that it can break loose tires in first gear. That's amazing every single time, I have to tell you. But that f***ing code. Let's see if we can race this G35. Oh yeah, and third gear's going. By the way, we're in Mexico. This is completely legal. It's like October here, but it's still so hot that I can't hold my phone without it burning my fingers. Oh no, he turned. He turned. I'm not even able to get up to that speed anyways, and I'll show you guys in a second why. It just, when I get to around 4K or 4.5 to 5,000 RPMs, any other gear except for first, it won't let me. And I think that has something to do with the MAF sensor. And I'm not too worried about police now because I was able to get the exhaust on, put the hood and bumper on, so it doesn't look really conspicuous. Here's a second gear pull. I'll show you. I'll just gas it. Actually, it kind of held second gear, but as you might have heard, in third gear it didn't like that very much. So I'll show you again, but I'll show you while I'm looking at the gauges. Oh, also I forgot to tell you guys, I did hook up the AEM, so that is completely functional and working. It started up first time and it was working fine. Everything is good on that. So here's another third gear pull. If I can get it into third gear. Oh, that is so bad. I don't know if I can get it into third gear. Oh, there we go. All right. Third gear pull. And it stops right there, like almost exactly on 4.5, which is kind of a bummer. It's still fun. I just need to get this tuned. Like I said, I mean, I don't have a whole lot of money right now to get it tuned. I'm currently full-time in school, but after that I'm gonna go get a full-time job and like take a break, or maybe do not full-time school at the same time, so that I can afford to bring this channel up to where I want it to be, which is racing people in Mexico. And one of my friends is also going to be turboing his Dodge Stratus 2004 automatic, so that's going to be fun. We're gonna record that, put that on the channel too. It's just going to be good, guys. I think you should stay tuned. You should watch the other videos that I've posted because it's a lot of fun. And this car's a lot of fun. Here, I'll do one more pull before I put it back. Yeah, see, now the car knows it doesn't want to go past 4.5, so that's all I can give you guys for today. I'll show you more of what I do in the coming weeks. I just think this is a good update video, just to show you guys what I've been doing, and that the car is still going to be worked on, and we're still going to have the channel. It's just, you know, been backed up a little bit because of a couple of recent events. Maybe I'll tell you guys later. But for now, I hope that you guys enjoyed that, because I could barely hold my phone. I was burning my fingers. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed that little clip. That's just gonna be like, that's just the update of what's been going on with the channel. Good thing we're not big enough to where that's a big deal, waiting a couple months, because we've just been running into a couple of roadblocks.
Another roadblock. We will overcome it though.
But as you can see, the car is making progress, and it's gonna keep making progress. And hopefully, I'm thinking within the month, or you know, sometime sooner than last time, I'm gonna have the car fully ready, and then we're gonna go to Mexico, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. Hope you guys are ready for that. Also, feel free to leave any comments or anything about the car, what suggestions, what you think would be good, or what would look good, or what would be cool to put on there, or, you know, random that I can do. There's plenty of stuff to work on that car, so any suggestions are nice. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Sorry if it was too short, you know, but I'll try to pump out videos more often. I upgraded the camera quality, if you guys could tell. that should be a little better. But anyways, like if you liked, do a little subscribe if you want to see more of that sweet Maxima out there, the family sedan that could.